Hello, everyone, and happy time zones. It's your bird, Aevin the Raven, and welcome back to Elden Ring on Casual. Today we're going to be doing Leyndell, at least the upper parts of it, because I am not messing with Leyndell sewers with Taunter's Tongue. But first, I forgot to get the Pureblood Knight's Medal from Vare, so I'm going to go do that real quick. Because while there is a teleporter in the consecrated snowfields that I can and have gotten before, this is easier. I have no intentions of going after a Moog anytime soon, though. Well, maybe not anytime soon. But certainly not today. Vlad Tepes this time.
Oh, another thing. You should have this. A medal granted by the new Mohgwyn dynasty, with the power to grant audience with Luminary Mohg. I've gone out of my way to provide one to you. But you mustn't use it just yet. The meeting must wait until the Mohgwyn dynasty commences. Luminary Mohg yet slumbers beside the divinity. We must endure a little longer. It is trying, but we must be patient. One day you will be elevated, deservedly, basking in love. Right, my lambkin? One day, right, my lamb?
No comments. I need twice what I've got. Fair enough. Hello, Bach.
Bach the seamster at your service, master. Ready to make adjustments to your garments. Master, did you see it? The Erd tree. I don't really have the words for this, but I was so dazzled. I felt something stir in my breast. The Erd tree is waiting for you, master. I know it, I do. I feel it in my
The Erd
bones.
tree is not going to be very happy with me.
Oh, please do.
Alright. And now I go to the left. Yep. Let's take care of this one. You are a threat despite being a turret. I really did just walk right into that. I have to admit, I like this building. And over this way. Smithing stone 4. Okay, so I'm not going to find any of the ones I need here. Good to know. Hello, gargoyle. Come on, drop down for me. Or not gargoyle, imp. I didn't even realize there was one over there. Oh hey, I got a coat. Up they go. And that way I can progress the Dung Eater's questline. Sorry. Because of course. Alright. I am well aware that there's ways around this. However, I am trying to be thorough. I think I've just been invaded. Okay. Getting back up. Really? Did the invasion just get cancelled? How did I still get the crit off? Let's take you out before I try looting anything. That's a message, okay. And over here is nothing. What's back here? Why are you sleeping on the job? You are a guard. Right. Grab that. And this. This good measure. I am lost. Oh, never mind. I know roughly where I am. Uh, 4,000, huh? That'll do. Let's go this way. Slink down over here. Upstairs, and there's a pavilion. Vlad Tepes? Really? Found the Castlevania fan. Nope. Oh my. Sheesh, just let me get into a more open area. Oh. Oh, shoot! Well played. And props to the cosplay, too. Okay. Now I go back here. Grab my runes. And then I taunt again. Nope. Oh, come on. I hate it when he does the jump attack during that barrage. That's almost a guaranteed roll catch. That works. Wow, I almost went all the way back here. I almost went all the way back to the door. Yikes. Got them. Okay. That's down to where I just was, which I don't want to be at yet. I want to clear out the rest of the loot from around here first. Which means it's time to annoy a Crucible Knight. And this should actually be up to, or be a loop around up to the beginning. Yep. Alright, down I go. Even in ruin, this is still a gorgeous city. I wonder what this place looked like when it was not in desolation. Oh boy. That is a creepy stone head. Like, really creepy. I know there's imps along these rooftops. Hello. You are just unfortunate. Was that a delayed death? Oh, looks like I'm being invaded again. Let's head back to the Grace. Up to you again! Well done. I used to despise invasions, honestly. Mostly because early on and when I was playing Souls games, the only ones that would invade me are twinks. I still don't like it when people invade me with late to end game gear in early areas, but this is a mid to late game area, so I honestly am fine with it here. Plus, invading someone with a cosplay build is pretty cool. I hit the... Alright. Alright. Did I get the stuff that was on that cart? I forgot to grab the stuff that was on the cart. Okay. Standard Aevin. I think that's pretty much it for Main Street, we'll call it. So, down I go. Oof. Da, 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 da. Again? Why are you... Whatever. Okay. You do you, guy. I've got no problems chilling with an invader. He seems keen to just watch the show. Alright. Is this a particularly nice way of handling a tree spirit? No. Is it funny? Yes. That poor thing can't figure out how to cross a gap. I don't feel like wasting more magic on this guy.
Hey! Hey!
Alright, now it's time to actually handle the invasion the way it's supposed to be handled. You really want me to have that item, huh? What? What the? Why? Hang on, my guy. Take those back. Ah, clipped. What the? Okay, I don't know what the sudden teleporting was about, but, well played. Alright, run down, get my runes. And then activate Tantra's Tongue again. One moment. Alright. Continue on this way. I forgot to activate Tantra's Tongue. I'll do that after I, Oh, for... persistent? This section here shouldn't take me too long. Pretty sure the hands don't like fire. Wow, magma shot messes those guys up. That thing just took like a quarter of its own health rolling around in the lava. I get that it's stop, drop, and roll, but I think run should come before roll in the case of lava. I can forget. There's some loot over here. Ah, okay, that's after you drop down the wall. Good to know, good to know. Whoa! Get away from me! Let's make you deceased. Yeah, there's nothing here. I'm gonna laugh if it's Vlad again. Someone new this time, huh? That might not be a good thing. Vlad was cool, I don't know about this guy. Or gal. Or non-binary pal. Using something that makes them invisible, most likely. Or perhaps waiting for me on top of this ladder. That's also a possibility. No. Alright. In that case, I'm heading up. I'm not even hiding from this person. They just took forever to catch up. Well, and I'm done. Oh, or not. Let's avoid the loot for now. Because on the off chance that this person is really good at PvP, I do not want to have to run too far to get my runes back. Plus, I have to be down here anyway. Can they hear me?
Hey! Hey!
Are they trying to find where... Did I lose them on accident?
Hey! Hey!
Oh, really? No emoting. Really?
Hey!
You always emote before you commence battle. At least when it's against another player. Alright, I don't think I can do Bernal's quest in multiplayer, so I should do that. And then I'll finish looting this area and then I'll... Yeah. Hello. Okay. Next one. Oof. That had to hurt. Alright. Let's go around and collect what's left to collect in this place. I can never remember if there's any actual loot back here. I might actually wind up wearing that headband. It's pretty light, so... Actually, yeah, I'm gonna wear the headband. It doesn't have the best defenses, but it's something, and it's incredibly lightweight. Although you can't exactly see it with my character's hairstyle. Okay, you are getting sniped. Okay. Grab this. Head up here. Let's over here, maybe. Ah, there is stud. And I fell. Of course I fell. Why wouldn't I fall? Grab this. Head over here. Jump. And again. And this time go around the hole. And grab this. Okay, so there's some loot up there, but I've got to go around some dogs, or through some dogs, to get it. Left. Destroy this guy. Grab all this stuff, because every single bit of it will become completely and utterly inaccessible after a certain point. I want to know how those swords got stuck there, because those are not small swords. Why was that chair so flimsy? That was a throne. Thrones are not supposed to be that flimsy. Grab this. Over to the left. Grab that. And back. And I'm pretty sure that's all the loot in here. Okay. Back here is somewhere that I really want to clear out. And I will forget to come back to do it. So here we are. Come on. You don't know how to handle doors. Yep, you're just done. Unless you managed to loop grabs, you were not getting out of that. Alright, let's grab this over here. And then there's some loot in this courtyard. Which I should grab. Da-da-da. And I think that's actually it. So, head up here. And then I'll rest with the grace. Because there is a grace up here. And a golem, but we don't talk about the golem. Actually, am I strong enough to defeat this golem? Let's check. What? Hey, bucko! Haha! And he dropped a smithing stone 5. Cool. What's in here? Okay. Good to know. With that... Actually, let's go over here and see what this Omen Killer drops. Because I don't plan on coming back down over here. Hi, knockoff Capra. Omen smirk. Odd. Smithing stone 6. Alright. All done with that. Here's hoping I don't get invaded by that Inquisitor person again. Grab that. Fell you. There's a second one? Oh, a third, too. I would very much like to know when Grand Sax fell. Because, it can't have been that long ago if the capital still hasn't repaired any of the surrounding area. Let's take care of you, because I know you don't respawn and you can be cheesed. Ow. You go down here. Drink. Did he go back to his normal spot? Oh. Did you just... You were enjoying their concert not even a minute ago. That's just cold. As ice. Ow. Grab this over here. And sorry, but I don't enjoy this concert. Now, what's down here? Pages! Well then. I need 2 more seeds. I know I can find at least 1 in the mountaintops of the giants. There might be 1 more in Volcano Manor. I know that pretty much every tree spirit is bound to have 1. Huh. Well, at any rate. Let's go up there. I should probably go and grab that soon too, just because I'm not sure. Actually, I'll go grab that now. Because I don't know if that remains there later. Actually, no, I'll go that way later. Not much later, but later. Hello, my good sir. Well, that happened. And I am not amused. Okay, this is full shield. I don't plan on actually doing the Coliseums, but may as well open this. There's loot along either side of this. And Brother Corin and Goldmask are along this other side over here. I should make sure you guys don't get up and attack me. It's not a large chance, but there is still a chance.
What matters this issue of Radigan, really?
Corin, you literally can't see the forest for the trees.
Oh, was that you? Sorry, I hardly noticed. I'm a little shaken since the Master ceased his movements.
Okay, let's grab some of these, just to get some runes out of my inventory.
The Master's reflections had heightened as we neared the, while still a precise calculus. The rhythms grew increasingly wild until he simply ceased. Now the Master is facing quite the puzzle. The Golden Order is founded on the principle that Marika is the one true god. However, the name of Marika's second husband, King Consort Radigan, also appeared. Who exactly was Radigan? The Master is stumped. His finger has remained still ever since Radigan's name was discovered. Curse my mediocre mind. The Master only has me. And here I fail him.
You're perfectly fine, Corin. Well, not fine in the head, but there really isn't anything you can do about this, especially with your... well, yeah, your mental state. Let's dispose of you. Guardian bracers. Ah! Tarnished golden sunflower. Let's go down. Beat you. And I'm being invaded. I'm tempted, like honestly tempted, to just run into the boss arena. Because that would be kind of funny. And it's like they sensed my intent. Okay. They might have, honestly. Trollishness transcends all. Okay, and from this point onward, I'm not going to be activating the Taunter's Tongue again because there would be literally no point. At least, not in today's stream. Ah. Why do I do more critical damage against bosses as opposed to smaller enemies? Oh my gosh, talk about a lucky finish. Lucky doesn't even begin to describe that finish. Oh my gosh, if I'd done that even a second later, I'd be a splatter mark. Alright. Huh? Oh, that's one of those finger readers. Why are there so many... You know, I never actually paid attention to the corpses on this run before. Or on this little stretch. It's interesting. Alright, so there's this over here that I have to grab. The reason I say that there's no point in activating the Taunter's Tongue from here out in Lingdao is, one, I'm not going into the sewers with Taunter's Tongue active. That place is crawling with omen, and omens are, let's go with tough. And I'm going to be fast traveling a lot, which is going to negate the effects of, or which is going to turn off multiplayer anyway. And when I do stop fast traveling, I am literally going to be right next to the next boss room, so there is literally no point whatsoever in me activating this during Lindell. Grab this. These all have writing on them from the looks of it. So Marika's bedroom is also some form of library. Although this bed cannot be comfortable to sleep on. I get that if you're tired enough, you can sleep on literally anything. However, sleeping on rocks will mess up your back. Alright, back down the roots we go. Oh boy. And I jump here. What did I just witness? Can't say I've ever seen that attack before. Yep. Jump down over here. And let's mess with the duelist. Okay. Ow. Not what I meant to do. I cannot believe that I just hit Loretta's great bow. Of all things. Alright, back up to Gold Mask and Corrin. Because I need to... Oh, wait, I can just go up this way, can't I? Deliver this prayer book and buy... I think it was Law of Regression?
Oh, was that you? Yes, the Master is still ceased. And after coming... This is a volume of incantation. It's good to see your enthusiasm. Indeed, I will happily...
That's gonna bug me.
Did you need...
Okay, back to the Erd Tree Sanctuary. Pop all of my runes, and then proceed to Rest of the Grace to level up and whatnot. That should be at least 2 levels right there. How much do I need? Yeah, like 60,000 more. Sheesh. I forgot to do something. Okay, first of all, if it's not law of regression, it goes in here. Store the armor. Alright, so store this. That is the best seal. And for that. Stargazer for now. I'll switch to a more appropriate one after the fact. Regression alone reveals secrets. Rodigan is America. Okay. Now I do actually want the loot, so I'm going to have to face everything down there. However, for that, I go up here. I don't want to accidentally cast Law of Regression while trying to fight properly. I want to see what Night Maiden's Mist does. Because I've read the description, but is it anywhere near as good as Pestilent Mist? makes it harder for me to be detected. Oh my gosh, that is lethal. Probably not useful on much, but if you can sneak up on something, it's done for. Ow. I'm done. Alright, retreat, retreat, retreat. Back down. Let's do that. Okay. Let's... that for now. Gotcha. Actually, no. Not this. That. This is my nugget. Oh hey, loot I missed. Goodbye. The only one of you that might catch up to me before I hit the grace is the dog. And I think the dogs are programmed specifically to stay out of the manor. Uh-huh. Alright. Let's see. Ooh, that actually looks really good with the Vulgar Militia stuff. Do we have any copper? Crucible gauntlets might actually look pretty good. Oh yeah, that's the look. Ashes of War. Fire is the one damage type in the game that I think some things are immune to. No, I don't like the way that works. Or that, yeah. Da-da-da. Huh. So let's go with that for now. Stormcaller. Not as damaging. It's not as damaging as that jump that I had equipped earlier that the name currently escapes me. However, it has these same, or roughly the same animation as the Godskin, or not Godskin, Black Flame Tornado. It's similar range, so I'm not going to be too... Ah! Well, that's one gone body. I'm not going to be too jarred by the, by using it in combat. Well, now, how do I get to you? I would assume from further up. And I think I would be correct. Jump over here. Oh, hi! Alright. And back up to Corin. Well, back up to Gold Mask. Probably talk to Corin after. Because I can never remember when he does and doesn't give you stuff. It might just be that he gets an expanded inventory. In which case, still good. Even if I don't particularly need it. I should take care of you. Oh boy, Princess herself is on a hunt. Yeah, I just got trampled by a cat. Or, well, my feet just got trampled by a cat. If you hear meowing, she probably found a bug. Hello, Gold Mask. Hey, do you know that Radigan and Marika are the same person?
What on earth did you do to the Master? Well, not that I'm complaining. Master's finger moves again, resuming his cogitation. More than good enough for me. I haven't the words to thank you. So I'd like to pass this on to you instead. A glimpse into the heart of the Golden Order. Documented.
He gets one new incantation.
To think that Radigan was Marika herself. Or at least, such is all I can interpret from the rhythm and calculus of his finger. How would such a thing even have been possible, I wonder? Sadly, I cannot comprehend it myself. Do you have a fuller understanding of the matter? Oh.
Empyreans are weird.
Well,
that's my
way,
understanding of the matter.
I can continue my documentation. In truth, it matters very little whether I understand the Master's thoughts or not. I am merely his scribe. It is my sole and unwavering purpose.
All right. On to the next remembrance, boss. Morgott. I'm gonna try and see if I can beat him in 6 attempts or less on my own before I summon anything. Because we still have not had anything anywhere near as nasty as far as my deceasedness counter since Estelle.
Graceless, tarnished.
Pretty sure I've got grace. It was returned to us.
What is thy business with these thrones? Ah,
Godric the Golden. The twin prodigies, Mikola and Melania. General Radahn. Praetor Rykard.
This was clearly not a very loving
Luna
family.
Princess Rani.
Or at least, Morgoth did not like them.
Willful traitors. All. Thy kind are all of a piece. Pillagers, emboldened by the flame of ambition. Have it writ upon thy meager grave. Felled thy King Morgoth, last of all kings.
Yikes, you are fast, okay. Ow. I mistimed that. Why? Nope. Ow. Okay, someone speedy. Someone is quite speedy. I'm just done for if I wind up popping that. This might be good, actually. That's quick to cast. May as well see what the Hyma spells are about. Alright. In we go a second time. Ow. What was that hitbox? Ow.
Thy part in this shall not be forgiven.
I'm done. Attempt number 3. I'm gonna use a rune arc here. Because good grief. Ow. Ow. Oh boy. That's attempt number 3 down. It went better. Morgott might actually take me more attempts than Radahn. I typically do better with faster bosses. This is... Why is he so awkward for me? I'm perfectly fine with trading projectiles. Ow. Fudge. Okay, I didn't. Oh, okay. Oh my gosh. Hi, Asta. And yeah, that, happened. I almost lost that one horribly. I did lose that one horribly a couple of times. This was my 4th attempt.
Tarnished. Not but a fool. The Erd Tree wards off all who deign approach. We are all forsaken. None may claim the title of Elden Lord. Thy deeds shall be met with failure, just as I.
My guy, so far you've given me the biggest adrenaline rush out of the demigods, so... Ah. And he's fallen. I'm not going to be kidding. I don't even... It's not even really a heartbeat with me. My heart doesn't... Well, my heart does, pick up, for sure, but... not quite to that extent. And if it gets too high, then I'd have to worry about, medical condition. So...
Hello again, old friend. Allow me a moment to converse with you. You were unable to enter the Erd Tree, no? Prevented by the mantle of barbs. The thorns are impenetrable, a husk of the Erd Tree's being that spurns all that exists without. The only way to stand before the Elden Ring and become the Elden Lord is to pass the thorns. My purpose serves to aid in that very act. So I'd like you to undertake a new journey with me to the Flame of Ruin, far above the clouds.
I have something else to do first, but sure.
Of the giants. Then I can set the Erd Tree aflame and guide you down the path to becoming Elden Lord. Shall I turn your... Let my hand share them with me. Your thoughts.
Alright.
Your ambitions. The principles you would follow.
Alright. So, to progress the main storyline, I'm going to have to go this way. However, there's an area below the city. I wasn't actually planning on doing this next bit today, but I still got about an hour, so... Let's go. Hey! Let's go. What's this? Down I go. Those things don't climb. Into the sewers I go. I'll be heading back to the Round Table Hold for a couple of minutes after I get the Grace down here. Reason being, there's a quest line I need to start. Oh, hi. The princess herself has calmed down from her bug hunting and is now curled up next to me. It's cute. You know, I know omens can climb ladders. I've had a scare with one following me up places before. And it really is a scare because you just suddenly see this big lumbering brute pop up out of nowhere. Interact here. Talk to her.
You know what this means. The fingers shaken by this when they are finished. But thousands, if not tens, no matter for me. But in
May as well. I'll put it in storage, but...
now let do.
Okay. Talk to this guy over here. I'm not planning on following his quest through to completion. However, I would like the opportunity to take him out of the picture. I forgot to go re-equip Loretta's great bow. Oh boy. Ow. Oh boy. Well, on the bright side, it sends me back to the Grace. And I went down the wrong path anyway. Alright. So, first one on my lineup should be Magic Glint Blade, because that spell is just amazing. Second, I'll go with the Glintstone Spiral. Where is that? There it is. Third, let's go with Ambush Shard. Fourth, Rock Sling. Fifth, a Dualism Blade. Sixth, Magma Shot. Seventh, I don't even use Ranker Call, so there's no point. Let's go with this. And eighth, Loretta's Great Bow. That leaves these two open for if I need specific ones for a specific time. Down I go. Oh boy. I may want to run faster next time. Alright. Let's head into the sewer jail back here.
Let me out. Let me out of here. Everything that matters to you. Generations to come. I am the Dominator. A scourge upon the living.
In case you had any questions whatsoever, I plan on eliminating the maniac who's currently banging his head against the wall. I just want these guys done first. Because they can be a pain. Case in point. Yep, that happened. Got him. I could have just left him completely alone. Honestly. However, I wanted him gone so that there was no chance that he would ever get out of there. Because there's one NPC that really gets the short end of the stick if you let him loose. And I like that NPC, so... Moving on. It's the right, okay. Don't ask me to explore down here in its entirety, but I can make it to the boss. This place is confusing. Okay. And now we mess with an omen. Okay. I don't think he can come through the door. There we are. I feel kind of bad for the omens. They're individuals who were born with those horns and thus deformed. And so any common-born omen is simply disposed of. But any noble-born omen is locked away in the sewers. It's a sad fate, to be sure. Alright. Open up this. Just in case. And then head back down here. Or, well, not back, but head down here. Oh, that one's gone. Nope, not there. There's a spot where you're supposed to drop off somewhere. Is it over here? Yes, okay. Alright. Here, what's up here? Because I could have sworn I just passed the second door. No, I did not. Okay, I am imagining things. Good to know. Get rid of you. Can I reach that thing from here with this? Yes, I can. Shoot. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I'll take poison over that black mist. Climb faster! That black mist is instant death if that black meter fills up. I don't like basilisks. Then again, I'm not sure anyone does. I don't think... Okay. I don't remember what's down this path. Another one of you! Oh. Okay. So, there are the nomadic merchants in this game. And there's some pretty horrific stuff down here regarding them. Or rather, what was done to them. Alright, you're just a dude. Don't think there's any more basilisks. I stand corrected. Alright, and I'm pretty much just gonna run past this one. This is the one that gave me that scare regarding his ability to climb. Someone of that build should not be able to climb. At least, well, someone with those horns should not be able to climb. You'd think they'd get stuck on the rungs of the ladder. All right. Hello. You next. I hit the wrong one. Hello, you. Been jumped by this one more time. Okay, doesn't look like there's anything down there, so I'm just gonna go up here. Oh, hey. Grab this. And now, we're going here. Okay. And I can never remember which hole it is. Because there's two in this area. But one of the holes leads to where I want to go, and the other doesn't. Trap ahead? Rat ahead. That looks like the no hole. Means this one down here will be the one that I want to go down. Alright. Yep, okay. Go down here and get this grace, and then come back up here and get that stuff. Because, while important... Well, it's not terribly important, but it's also not terribly unimportant. It's something I could use if I wanted. Did I actually just do that? That was dumb, even for me. Okay. Really glad I got that grace now. And now, we do this. Okay. And now we head back down. I can't believe I jumped out of the elevator. That was dumb of me. Okay, this next boss, I can never tell if he's going to be a problem or a cinch. It seems to vary. Problem, got it. That's step one. You have to fight... Well, I'm going to be fighting a, second version later on. And that second version is a much bigger threat. Did you get stuck? The other version's a lot stronger, but this one has the more annoying arena. Mostly because it's smaller. I'm almost definitely going to need to summon for real mode. Especially if this one decides to be a problem. Which it seems like he is. Ow. Whoa. Oh boy. I think I've got him. But he took literally all of my flasks. He definitely decided that today was a problem day. Good grief. Okay. Really? Huh. back to the round table hold for a moment. Sell some stuff. Because I'm not comfortable losing that many runes.
No. Oh, it's you. Don't pay me any mind. Just lay out your arms.
Okay, sell all that. That should be enough. And there we are. Back up to Lanedell, because behind the Cathedral of the Forsaken is another area. Let's see how quickly I can do this. Because it's platforming! One of the trickiest sections I've ever done, too. But, all of these bodies are nomadic merchants. Or, I suppose the better thing to say would be, were nomadic merchants. Come on, I need you to burn this. Come on. Thank you. Ow. Well, now that I've got that, I don't need to provoke him anymore. And I'm okay with losing 1,000 runes. It's not that big a deal. There's more loot over there. Oh boy. Okay. I know he can't follow me down this way. Oh boy. Yay! Platforming. Ah. The Subterranean Shunning Grounds. The boss that takes the most attempts for pretty much every player, I think, but especially me. I think this pit has killed me more times than Melania. Okay. Budge. Okay. I'm not going to attempt to get that. No, thank you. Alright, so what was that? 10 attempts? Hello, Hayata.
So you're here as well, are you? I realized as we've talked, I'll be a maiden, and you, surely a lord. Go to the door ahead. After divesting yourself of your possessions, it will surely open, and the three fingers will welcome you. May the flame of chaos find purchase within you.
This is literally what she means by divest yourself of your possessions. The door won't open unless you are not closed. Hello, giant creepy flame hand. And now I put my clothes back on. That goes with my outfit better. And hello again to Hayata.
The flame of chaos has nestled within you. Could you please rest your hand upon me? Burn me with the flame to make me your maiden. Oh, it burns. My eyes, they're melting.
I imagine that would be painful, yes.
Thank you. I have touched them. The words of the three fingers. As your maiden, allow me to divine them. All that there is came from the one great. Then came fractures, and births, and souls. But the greater will made a mistake. Torment, despair, affliction, every sin, every curse, every one born of the mistake. And so, what was borrowed must be returned, melted all away with the yellow chaos flame, until all is one again. Those who gave me grace howled without words, saying they wished they were never born, become their lord. take their torment, despair, their affliction, every sin, every curse, and melt it all away. As the Lord of Chaos, no more fractures, no more birth.
And to the grace I go. Hi, Melina.
You have inherited the frenzied flame. A pity. You are no longer fit. Our journey together ends here. And remember, should you rise as the Lord of Chaos, I will kill you. As sure as night follows day, such is my duty. For allowing you the strength of runes. Goodbye, my companion. Goodbye, Torrent.
Time for me to put some stuff in my box here. Ah. So, as you can see, Hayata is no more. Alright, I'm going to fast travel here. And then I'm going to call it for today. Regarding the Frenzied Flame, there is something... So, inheriting the Frenzied Flame does lock you into a specific ending for the game unless you go through with a certain quest with a certain... and have it reach a certain outcome. When I reach that quest, if I have 5 or more people watching at the time, I will take a vote on how they want me to end that quest. With that said, happy time zones, everyone, and I hope you all have an excellent day.